What up, fam? Back again. Week 1 down in the books. Week 2 is got us on the hook, and week 3 is about to get ready to be. So let's see what we got going. Again, I'm not alone. I'm here with the illustrious pedophile of the scene himself, Mister Touch him and keep him like R. Kelly all the time. Well, let's see. What's this guy's name? Who am I with?
What's going on, guys? It's the co-host you love to hate, Stephen A. Kitchens in the building. Let's go.
Well, let's get it to it. Okay. This week was not a good week for me. All right. 118 to 98. I got my ass whooped. OJ Mustard came out on top. He 2-0 for the season. And I'm 0-2. I was slated to win and I got my ass kicked. I don't know what happened this week in football. Teams that were supposed to win lost. Teams, players that were supposed to play didn't play. People getting kicked out of games for fighting. It's just a weird week. But congratulations to OJ Mustard for his second win of the season. Next up, we got Tony the Touchers and Kramer.
Like we said before, we knew we were in a bye week. I told our guys take it easy. They was like, Coach, our name is attached. We're gonna go play. That's what they did, and that's what they did. Almost doubling up. First off, what Crammer? What does that mean? I don't even understand the name, but okay. Obviously, he's not cramming anything because that boy got touched terribly. Geno Smith 2.0.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
a good week, though.
Yes, he got Geno Smith something terrible this week. So again, he's 0-2, just like me. Next up, we got Almighty Scumbags versus the Wolverine Country at 124.22. Almighty Scumbags is 1-1 for the season. And Wolverine, who coming off a win, took a extreme loss, got 59.06 points. And you know what he is this week. What is he?
He's our Verizon booty eater of the week.
Verizon Booty Eater of the Week. He getting all them signals all up in his ass right now. The Booty Eater of the
That's
Week.
true.
Just getting it. So congratulations to the almighty scumbags. And we moving on. So we got Beaver Boys and the Bottom Shelf Brew. What you got?
I must say, I'm a man of my word. I can admit when I'm wrong. I went against the Bieber boys, and what can I say? They came and they showed out. No bottom shelf roof for them boys.
Absolutely. Bottom Shelf Brews definitely staying on the bottom shelf this week. But they 1-1, so they had a win last week and just met the wrong motherfucking one. On 142.58. I think he got the high of the week. So
Oh
congratulations
no,
to him.
that's not correct, sir.
Oh, my bad. It was you. It was you
I
touching
was the
people.
Mountain Dew High Performance Player of the Week.
Yes, Pedo Man himself was killing it this week. So I guess we could just say fuck off to the Beaver Boys because they are still a number 2, which is not a championship spot. Anyway, congratulations to Beaver Boys. Let's move on. We got Detroit 6 versus the House of Cards. House of Cards take it 124.68 to 101.54. So Detroit 6 goes down 0-2. House of Cards 2-0, taking a number 3 spot in the season this week. Congratulations to you. 124 on the win. Next up, we got Blue Steel versus I Don't Have 4 or 9.
This game it didn't look too good for CJ coming in, but with a good performance from Wentz and a late performance from a couple of guys pulling it out. So kudos to not having 4 or 9. He pulled it out.
He sure did. He did pull it out a few times to make sure he didn't have 4 or 9. And Blue
Good
Steel, he
one,
got
Tuck.
killed. I mean, he looked like he was gonna do great. It looked like it says he was even supposed to score 101.46 this week and end up in place 14 for the week for the year. So Blue Steel is
Tough.
definitely at the bottom. He is at the bottom, but not lower than our booty eater of the week. All right, next up we got the Bad Boys versus Big Dog 313. And Big Dog 313 ran away with this one 122.30 to 112.84. Not a bad showing for 0 and 2, but definitely a bad showing because he got beat again. You know what I mean? He had a good score, but he just was against the wrong guy. Big Dog 313 brought it and bit his ass off. That's all you can do. So that is our last game of this week of week 2. We got our week 3 matchups coming up. So let's check them out and see who you got. So we're gonna make predictions this time. Now, on my game, of course, I'm taking myself, even though right now I'm slated to lose. But I think I'm gonna win this one this week because I'm going against Kramer. One of us gonna come away with a win, but since he never knows how to pull out, I think I'm gonna be good. Next
Yeah,
up.
I think I gotta go with Motown Monsters as well. They should pull it out.
All right.
Probably won't be too many people in the stands. It's a low scoring, low attendance game. No one cares about the bottom.
No, nobody really does. I ain't gonna lie. This is a 10 versus 11. So I'm gonna go from 11 to 10, or he gonna go from 10 to 11. We basically still in the same damn spot. Really don't even matter. Next up, we got the Wolverine Country going against OJ Mustard. That's 4 versus 9. So OJ or Wolverine, who you got?
It's kind of hard to go against somebody that wants their money. They playing like they want their money. Can't bet against Lamar. He's been on the bench, but he paved his way to the starting role. I'm going with OJ Mustard.
Hey, OJ got a squad. Can't really talk to him about that, but you can't sleep on Ron. All right. Wolverine
True.
Country might take
True.
this one. Lamar had a good showing, but he got questionable on his roster. So for me, I'm gonna go against you on this one, and I'm gonna take Wolverine Country. And I'm gonna say that OJ gonna take his first loss of the season unless he make up some change up
Mm,
between here and tomorrow. So I'm gonna take Wolverine. You taking OJ, right?
yes, sir.
All right. Next up, Bottom Shelf Brews versus Tony the Touches. Who you got?
As everyone knows, I'll just keep it short and sweet. Tony's about to touch his next victim.
Oh, with the worst thing, Pedo Man. He going he might get another one because Bottom Shelf Brews is just known for not being consistent in this league. He loved to stay on that bottom shelf. And 1 versus 7, you being chopped this week. Got to give it up to you. I'm gonna have to go with Tony the Touches. So
I couldn't hear you. What did you say, sir?
I said I'm gonna have to go with the guy who say if it's growing and there's grass on the field, play ball.
That's what I'm talking about. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. You hit
I
it on the
don't.
book, sir. You
It's
got that.
terrible. You're nasty. Pee wee hormones. You need to get yourself a job or something. All right. Next up, we got the House of Cards versus Almighty. So House of Cards or Almighty, who you taking? Week 3.
I'm gonna say it here first. House of Cards may be the weakest undefeated team left. I gotta go with Almighty. I don't know how they pull out wins, but they do.
Hey, I mean, that's really that. I don't know how to. This one's really hard to call. Okay, don't get me wrong. Almighty got a pretty decent squad this year. I don't know if that was on accident or on purpose. I don't even know if he figured out how to get his login in, but he must have did something right because he got a win already. And Sam, he been doing his thing. So I'm gonna take 3, and I'm gonna take House of Cards. So I'm gonna take House of Cards, and you take it Almighty. So we split on this one. Next
I'm not
game
mad
up,
about that.
I don't have 4 or 9 versus Bieber boys. Who you got?
I gotta go with Bieber Boys. Sad
Oh,
but true.
and you know what? I'm gonna take the same one. I, I just don't. I just don't trust 4 or 9. Sometimes his pullout game too strong and he goes too hard too early. So
It's true.
he need to stay in the game. And Carson Wentz, I have no faith in him. Okay, not even a little bit. So I'm gonna go with Beaver Boys on this one.
I have checked my Twitter though, and somebody's a little too happy to be undefeated. They're celebrating. He's giving guys the days off. So
Yeah,
I don't know. Beaver
you're
Boys.
right.
I hope they break out of this.
They may not. And if it's the upset game of the week, I'm not gonna be mad.
I
Big
won't be
dog.
mad either.
The next game, Big Dog 313 versus Detroit 6. I they 5-13, and Detroit 6 always plays the worst type of football. So I'm just going with Big Dog 313. Who you got?
Um, Detroit 6 got to make a couple adjustments to the lineup, but if they do that, I'm taking him. It's kind of hard to bet against Kirk Cousins. Shit.
But
Come on, Detroit 6.
you gonna take Detroit 6 over fucking Patrick Mahomes? You gonna take Kirk Cousins? You lost your damn
Anytime
mind.
Kev,
But it's okay.
anytime Kev is at the home, I can't bet with Kev. I gotta keep it true to heart.
Hey, stay true to your nature. Stay true to your nature. I'm not mad at you. The last game of the week, we got Bad Boys versus Blue Steel. Both of these are 0-2 teams. Who you think gonna take the win?
This matchup here is more important about who's gonna lose worse. I'm definitely taking Blue Steel to win. I don't know. These predictions be close, but so far they got it right. So I'm going with Blue Steel, even though they're the underdog in this matchup.
Well, I have to I don't like Marcus Mariota at all. So
Exactly.
I'm gonna take Blue Steel too. Bad Boys, you got the predicted score for the win, but I just don't trust your team. McCaffrey, fucking, you got Samuel and you got Cool, but he didn't kick too much last week. So unless your kicker make you a lot of points like he was doing the year before, you ain't gonna win this one. And that is our
Tough
last
dude.
team of the week. Congratulations to all of our winners. And
Reem, I got a quick question.
ask.
How does it feel to be the bold prediction of the year?
What you mean
So far,
bold
so
prediction?
far the NFL got it right. They predict you to go 0-14, and as of now, you're 0-2. You're on pace to go with the prediction.
You know what? That's why you don't see me on text talking shit. Because right now I am terrified. This year has not been kind to me, and I knew it from the after the first fucking kickoff went wrong, and I was like, oh no. So I'm trying to wait for my year to change up. I ain't gonna lie. I got a little bit of fear in my heart, but at the same time, I always go the first 3, making minor adjustments. But then on week
Mm,
4, you might see me blaze out the gates, and you be like, "What the fuck is he doing?" It's gonna be too late for you, because then I'm gonna start racking up wins, and then all of a sudden I'm in the playoffs, and all of a sudden I'm back in the championship again. So we gonna
it's a lot
see.
of football left.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot
a
of
lot.
football
It's
left.
a lot. You can definitely turn your season around in about 6 or 7 games usually, because everybody that's a winner right now got to play somebody that also won. So either you're gonna get a loss or you're gonna gain a loss. So you fighting for your spot. This is it. Well,
This is
everybody,
true. It's true.
I'm just gonna say it like I said every Wednesday and Thursday. Set your lineup, get your shit together. What you got? Anything?
Um, I want to thank our sponsors, Gatorade and Verizon, and Stephen A. Kitch. Until next time.
And we out. Peace.